Hey everyone, Nick here. Yesterday there was some good, shocking, and maybe disturbing news for some people in the guitar industry. It was announced officially that Gibson will be actually acquiring Mesa Boogie. That scared some people. It kind of made some people happy and some people indifferent. So how does that affect you? How does that affect music? How does that affect guitar players or Mesa Boogie fans? Well, you know, the future remains to be seen, but basically what you're looking at is kind of not even a merger. They're actually, Gibson's acquiring Mesa Boogie. So that could mean a lot of different things that nobody really knows just yet. That's kind of assuming things. It could mean that they have full control over it, that they can take Mesa Boogie and say, hey, now that we have this great brand, we're going to put this branding on these cheap little amps. So we can take Mesa Boogie's ridiculously good process that's all handmade in the US and have a Mesa Boogie designed line that's actually built overseas to make things a little more affordable, a little more accessible to guitar players who can't afford a professional high-end hand-wired Mesa Boogie. I mean, it might be good for sales. I think it's a terrible idea if they do something like that. It also could be a good thing. The good things that could be about it, well, Gibson could actually have a little more money to put into Mesa Boogie for something. I'm not sure how that would be better. I don't think Mesa Boogie wants to be a huge factory that makes more stuff. They make as much as they need to. They're really not in too short of demand for people who want their stuff, and the people who want their high-end professional stuff can kind of afford it. So that's it's not like there's a lack of process. So I think they're perfect the way they are as an amp company. They do very, very well. They make great professional level, very ruggedly built, handmade boutique stuff. And they've done it since the late 60s, since Randall Smith started actually, what he did, he was taking Fender Princeton amps, which were really popular back then, and he would modify them for certain things. One of which he would modify for Carlos Santana when he was still just modifying amps. And Randall made like a high gain setting on or something like that that amps didn't have, but he would customize it, and Carlos said, wow, this amp really boogies. And I think that name stuck, and I'm pretty sure that's where they came up with the Boogie, because it was Mesa Engineering and Mesa Boogie. So he's been doing it for a long time. It started off with modifying amps and making his own amplifiers. And along the years, he's done a lot of different things. I think he's got about 5 pages worth of different patents for amp building that are just crazy things that he's done with effects loops and high gain stages and all these other really, really cool things. So I'm sure after all these years, Randall Smith, who's excellent, he deserves any kind of relaxation that he wants. He might just want to retire right now. You know, he's got the company at a good spot. He just wants to go and actually enjoy his life, which totally applaud him. He totally deserves that, no doubt. I'm sure there's going to be some level of normalcy that Gibson should do, because they don't want stocks or whatever kind of like investments to plummet if they start screwing up Mesa Boogie. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. It could be a very cool thing. Gibson can be kind of cheesy with stuff, you know, with the ridiculously self-tuners and stuff like that. It's cool that they have technology like that, but it's a little kind of like ridiculous and a little pushing it to the point for most people. So let me know what you think about it. If you have any concerns, if you have any horror stories about either one, about Mesa Boogie or Gibson, and let me know what you think. But future remains to be seen. I just recently sold a lovely Mesa Boogie Rectiverb that I've gigged with and had for 20 years. And I would imagine that the stocks are going to be going up on some of those old amps. So you never know. People talk about that all over the forums. That the old one's going to go up in price because they're pre-Gibson Mesa, like a pre-CVS Fender. So you never know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good day. Rock it.